So this is the second part of my physical medium haul that I picked up. Next then is Coco on Blu Ray. Great animated movie. If you haven't checked it out, highly recommend. I really like the slipcover, same as the slipcover, and it does come with some bonus pieces. Nice artwork on the disc. But great animated movie. I think they're doing a sequel from what I heard, which I'm happy with because I love the first animated movie. Next one is Terminator on Blu-ray, which does come with the standard cut. The reason I didn't pick up the 4K is because I heard apparently the 4K transfer isn't the greatest from what I heard. I do need to get the first one on 4K, but I figured, Terminator 2 to me is one of my favorite movies of all time, so I had to get this. And I'm happy it does come with the standard cut, because I love both cuts. Like, to me, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't prefer one cut over the other. They're both fantastic movies, no matter what cut you watch, but just an all-time classic. And to me, go check this out, and the first one too, if you haven't seen either of them. But, yeah, single disc, and it's great movie. One of my favorite movies of all time, and one of the best sequels of all time, in my opinion. Next in is, I did a combo, which is Dumb and Dumber and The Mask on Blu-ray, and it does come with the unrated edition of Dumb and Dumber. Just to me, two of my favorite Jim Carrey movies. Dumb and Dumber is one of the best comedy movies. It's one of those movies to me that I can go back and watch again and again and never get tired of it. It's just a really funny movie. I think they're both great in the movie. Great chemistry between the two actors, and it's just a really funny movie. It's like, to me, one of the best comedies of all time. The Mask. Fantastic movie. Love this movie. One of my favorite Jim Carrey movies, along with Dumb and Dumber, and it's just a great, like, Jim Carrey to me is great in both of these movies, where he's so funny, and at the same time he's just very likable in these two movies. Like, in The Mask, he's just a very likable character where I really rooted for his character. So, and just like I said, great movies, really funny movies, and just like I said, fantastic movies. Like, to me, some of Jim Carrey's best. So to me, it's like both doing a combo, because just the two movies that I love. They do come with special features, which is cool. And then, simple disc. But I always say this: love combo packs when it's like movies that I would be like, oh yeah, I would want to own combo packs of this movies that I love. Next in is the West Hour Trilogy on Blu-ray, which I actually really like the artwork on this personally. Like, I love how kind of like it has like a I like the little colors on the artwork, because I think that's cool. And overall, I love the first two West Hour movies. Like, the second one's my favorite personally. It's with the front cover, so I really like that. Back cover. The third one I enjoyed, but I didn't love it like the first two. Like, it's enjoyable enough, the third one, but I just didn't think it was as funny as the first two movies. I know there's been years of them trying to do a West Hour 4, which I will love to see. I know you definitely need a new director, because the original director of those movies, I don't think he's gonna be doing. I don't think what happened like a while ago with him, all the stuff. Don't see him doing a West Hour 4. Yeah. So they definitely need a new director. But I would love to see a West Hour 4. Hopefully it happens. And this is another combo I picked up with. This is Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore. Now, I have one controversial opinion. I'll be honest, with Billy Madison, it's okay. Because I know a lot of people are going to go I know a lot of people love a lot of Adam Sandler's older stuff. Because I'll be honest, Billy Madison has never been one of those movies that's like one of my all-time favorite comedies. Like, I like the movie, don't get me wrong. Like, it's an enjoyable, fun movie. But it's not, like, to me, one of my favorite comedies of all time, personally. Like, it's not up there with, like, Happy Gilmore or, like, Dumb and Dumber when I think of some of my, like, favorite comedies. But it's an enjoyable movie. Like, it's not bad or anything. It's just like, it's not like one of those comedy movies that's like one of my all-time favorites, like it is for everybody else. But enjoyable. the main reason I picked this up was for Happy Gilmore. That is to me my favorite Adam Sandler comedy. I think it has to me it's the funniest. It has the right amount of heart to it too. I felt, and just I don't know. It's one of those comedy movies with Adam Sandler that I felt like the comedy clicked for me the most. So it's just one of my favorite like comedies. Like I can't wait for the sequel coming out in July. But to me, this is what I'll pick up because, like I said, even though I don't think Billy Madison is like a great comedy movie and not one of my personal favorites, I still think overall it's an enjoyable fun movie. It's just not one of those comedies that's like, oh my god, this is like one of my top favorites, like it is for everybody else. Happy Gilmore, I love. To me, one of my all-time favorites. We got the disc, but I would recommend both movies. Like if you're an Adam Sandler fan, I would definitely recommend Happy Gilmore, and I would recommend Billy Madison because I think that's overall I think Billy Madison is a fun movie. It's just not a movie I think is like one of the best comedies of all time. The next thing is Enchanted on Blu-ray. I think this movie is great. The sequel sucked. I remember they released a sequel I think on Disney Plus when it came out. I was not a fan of the sequel. First one I love. I think the whole cast is great in this. Amy Adams I think is fantastic in this. James Mason I think is great in this. Just the whole cast I think is just fantastic in this. I actually really love the songs in this still. It's one of those movies that it's an outlook. It's one of those movies where I think just the cast is great, the story is great. I think the villain is great in this, and it's just one of those movies that I love that I can go back and watch again. So definitely recommend Enchanted. Don't check out the sequel, but I definitely recommend the first movie. Next in is Drop, one of my favorite movies this year. I thought this was a great tight thriller. The main actress is great in it, and the whole cast I think does a great job. It's just one of the movies that I loved, and I would highly recommend check out this movie. For me, it's one of the best movies of the year, for me at least, personally. But yeah, it's from the director of Happy Death Day, which I love the first Happy Death Day movie. I believe the director also did Freaky, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments about that, but that's another horror movie that I love. So I don't know, this director really knows how to do like some really fun and great horror movies. And I think this movie does a great job with the first Happy Death Day and Freaky of having comedy in there with the weight in this movie while not overdoing it with the comedy. And it kind of reminded me a little Red Eye a little bit. Like a really, really great little thriller with some fun moments. But never overdoes it with the fun, with the like fun moments. So for me at least, like just a great movie that I love personally. That's fun. That's the back, and I think the main actress does a great job in this. Like I really found invested in her character. Yeah, this, but it's a movie I would highly recommend check out. It is like personally for me one of my favorite original movies this year so far. Next in is another combo, which is Shawshank Redemption, which I love, and Green Mile, which I'll be honest, I've actually never seen the Green Mile. I feel like maybe I've seen pieces of it on TV, but I don't feel like I've actually watched the whole movie. Shawshank Redemption is one of the, I love that movie. Right, Green Mile is fantastic, so I definitely will watch the Green Mile because I'd never actually seen that movie personally. I just remember seeing bits and pieces on TV, but I don't remember actually ever watching the whole movie. But from what I heard, it's fantastic. So I figured, okay, this is a movie. Green Mile is a movie I want to watch at some point and see how it is. So Alternative Redemption, that's it's a fantastic movie. It's one of the best movies made in my opinion. So you got the Blu-ray disc. But I think this is, a great combo to pick up. And from what I heard with Green Mile, it's fantastic. So I have a feeling I'm going to really like that movie. Next in is the first Paddington on Blu-ray. Love this movie. I remember in that Nicolas Cage movie. I can't remember what the title was. I can't remember the title, but that Nicolas Cage movie where he played a heightened version of himself with Peter Pastel's in it, and I remember Peter Pastel's character representing Paddington. Paddington and Paddington 2 as one of the greatest movies of all time, and I didn't think this would be a movie I would be into, but it's just a feel-good movie, and I do love movies like that where they just make you feel good about the world. You know, I love my dark movies too, but I also love movies sometimes where it just makes you feel good about the world. And this movie, I think Paddington is just a lovable character where you just feel it's just a very positive movie, and it's a movie I highly recommend you go check out. Like I don't like I want to get the second one at some point because I think that's the best one personally. But the first one I think is just great too. Like highly recommend go check this out. Even if you think like Paddington is a movie you wouldn't be into, I would definitely recommend the first two movies. And I'll recommend the third one. Like the third one's enjoyable, but it's the weakest of the trilogy for me. But I would definitely recommend the first movie. So that's the front cover, the back. Then you have the disc. But just a great movie that just makes you feel good about the world. And I do love movies like that. So that's all my physical media haul that I picked up. Until next time, movie fans.